Jeff has a feature this week on truck trains. Do you know what those are?
Just because my son lived in Australia for a while, and
well, there's certain parts, I think, of the United States that they're allowed, limited.
Right, and that's part of the discussion, because up in the UP, you see the double trailers. Some of them are FedEx or UPS,
right?
But these are the log haulers that they cut the trees down, they put them on there. We have seen, or I have seen, the doubles, because they got singles, doubles, triples, and quads. So I've seen the doubles. They do run some doubles out in West Texas and in western United States. But the Australian road trains, and I'm going to get this going. Did I pull it up? No. Here we go. The Australian road trains are the world's longest trailer configurations. Now, we did an episode about car haulers, boats, trains, planes, and I also did the dollies a few months ago.
Yes.
So that's all considered into this, and they're used in heavy haul trucking because the outback is very barren and huge. Most freight travels by road, and the Australian road trains are designed as the best way to move the freight. These trains are long truck configurations consisting of multiple trailers. And we just talked about the single, double, triple, quad. They're hooked about what's called a converter dolly. There are many forms of combinations, the most common being a 3-trailer combination. The longest road trains can be up to 174 feet long, David.
Or try and pass that puppy on the highway.
Exactly.
Right?
Wow. 120 tons. Now, very remote areas depend completely on the loads of goods that these road trains haul. It could be months in some places before the road train can get to them in these smaller towns. The Aboriginal communities in Australia totally rely on the road trains, because if you don't have a road train coming, you're not going to get any supplies or anything like that.
Virtually no rail system in Australia.
The outback is huge. As we discussed, the importance of the Australian road trains and the knowledge and skill of the drivers is also very important. If you're on a road and a road train's coming, the road train has the right of way. You will be off the side of the road if the road train's coming, and they don't stop.
Can you imagine trying to brake all of that with the brakes? Oh, my God.
Well, and there is a skill
carefully.
because the roads have been improved, and so have the trucks have been improved to do this. You got to be a skilled person. There are licenses to do this, different than the licenses in the United States to do with CDL and all that other stuff. But there are many hazards of driving. There are people who have died on the roads out there. They get stuck, they lose gas or run out of gas, whatever the case.
Hit a kangaroo.
They've also died out there, or just taking a selfie with a wallaby. That'll get you. So there have been some improvements of the roads, and the modern trucks are also on improvement.
Yeah, noticed a lot of them generally have a pretty big cattle guard in front of them, just because they're not going to be able to react to an animal in the road the way you could with a small.
Wonder what kind of speeds they run.
That wasn't in the research I did, but they do haul donkey. They
haul donkey. So 70 miles an hour top speed, I would imagine.
Probably more.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
but there's nothing out there. Austin drove through the outback when he went to Queensland from Sydney, and he said there is absolutely nothing. You need to get gas when you see it, because you may be,
days away.
Yeah,
70 miles between fuel stations.
Exactly.
Well, they should be electric. Put a big solar panel on there in the middle of the outback.
It's right around the corner, David.
David just solved the whole problem of the outback.
Absolutely. All right.